guys, time for my October Julep box review. So this month they came out with a couple new blushes as well as some eyeshadow sticks. So I got one of each. The eyeshadow stick that I got is in the color Champagne Shimmer, and it looks like it's this, you know, cute shiny tube. It has two ends. One end is the shadow and the other end is a sponge for, you know, blending it out. So the formula of the eyeshadow itself is actually pretty nice. It does what it's supposed to. It blends out easily, it sets and stays put pretty much all day. I didn't have any creasing or anything like that. It works well as a base for other eyeshadows. It works well on its own. This particular color works well as a highlight. You can even use it on your cheeks or your brow bone or whatever. It's not my favorite as a highlight, but you could certainly multitask this color. But the problem with this is the packaging. The packaging on this is terrible. So when I first opened it up, the whole stick of eyeshadow just popped right out. I was able to shove it back in there and it hasn't popped out since, but yeah, an issue, right? I was glad that it didn't break when it fell out. On the other end is the sponge, which is a pretty big sponge, and they say in the little blurb about it that, like a lot of things, it gets better with use. So you should try to use it a couple of times first. So, you know, I just kind of put it on the back of my hand and smudged this around in the eyeshadow, essentially to soak up the eyeshadow, because otherwise it just soaks up all of your eyeshadow and it leaves it really splotchy looking. You have to kind of put a ton of eyeshadow in here. Plus the sponge is not that comfortable to be rubbing all over your eyelids. I really think that they should redo their packaging on this, but the formula of the stick is actually pretty nice. It's nice and creamy, easy to blend, etc. The blush is so amazing. I posted a picture of me wearing it on Instagram. I was like, this might be my new fall favorite blush because I love their blushes already. I am a huge fan of the bronzer, and I have the Peach Bellini blush. This is in the color Rosewood, and this is a mauve-y tone with a gold shimmer. It's not so much shimmery as it has a pretty strong gold sheen on it. On your cheeks it doesn't look super crazy. I have it on today and I don't have any highlight or bronzer on. I did contour a little bit. I wanted you to be able to see the full color on its own. I believe that they did change the formula on this as well as come out with a couple more colors. So I don't know if they changed the formula on the Peach Bellini. I hope not, because I really love that one. This one does not seem as pigmented, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because it does make it easier to use. You can build up the color, and the color is absolutely buildable. You will get full color after a couple of swipes. It's not like the Peach Bellini that you have to be pretty careful with to not get a crazy amount of color. I just absolutely adore the color. I think that it has the perfect amount of sheen in it. I generally don't like to wear super shimmery blushes just because it brings out my wrinkles. You know, all those fine lines. It helps hide hyperpigmentation, but it definitely brings out my fine lines, I think. And sometimes it can just kind of make my cheeks look muddy. I don't find that with this at all. I've absolutely been loving this. Okay, so moving on to my extras, I got 3 nail polishes. I have this wonderful super dark purple. It almost looks black, and this is in the color Colton, and I just really love this. I have this on my toes right now. I'm not sure if I will show you that because nobody wants to look at my ugly feet, but I do love the color. It went on great. Loving this. This is a shimmery purple. This is in the color Hazel. It's just a wonderful raspberry, sort of a shimmery purple color. And then this one is called Linda. I bought this because my mom's name is Linda and I'm kind of obsessed with gray. And this one almost looks like a lilac gray. It is such a pretty color. I have it on this hand. This hand is one that I got in my Ipsy bag from KB Shimmer called My Life's Porpoise, which is a bluish gray. This one is very much a lilac gray, and I absolutely love it. I think it's so pretty. So I'm super happy with all 3 nail polishes. And then I got another Love Your Bare Face Hydrating Cleansing Oil. I already had this. I went through it, used the whole thing, love this stuff. I really think that it's a great makeup remover cleansing oil. I also like to use just straight up jojoba oil to take off my makeup, but this just washes off super easily, whereas the jojoba oil you kind of have to go and wipe it off with a cloth of some sort. So I really do like this, plus it has a lot of really great ingredients in it. They also threw in some candy corn, which I love. I scarfed that down immediately. So that's my box. Wonderful stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you got in your boxes, or if you've had any of this stuff before, what you think of it. I always love hearing from you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next video.